What is up, math superstars? So in this part of learning about ratios, we're going to talk about something called rates and unit rates. So what is a rate? A rate is a ratio that compares two quantities with different kinds of units. So here's an example. So say a student, they can read 100 words in 2 minutes. And so with a rate, it tells us that there are two different quantities that we're comparing. So the quantities are the amount of words and the amount of minutes that it takes. So when a rate is simplified so that it has a denominator of 1, it is called a unit rate. So here are the steps on how to do this. To find a unit rate, the first, we're going to write the two quantities as a fraction. Step 2, we're going to divide both the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. And this will create a denominator that is 1. Then we're going to write the unique units of measurement for both. So we're back at our example here. So our example is 100 words in 2 minutes. So the steps were we're going to divide by the numerator. So we're going to divide the top and the bottom by our denominator 2. So that leaves us 100 divided by 2 is 50. And we're going to fill in our measurement is words. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. And we're going to write our unit as minute. So when we simplify our rate to what we call now a units rate, we could say that this person reads 50 words in 1 minute. So this is helpful if we want to find out lots of interesting information. So if we say this person reads 50 words in 1 minute, what happens if they read for 5 minutes? We can say that since we multiplied times 5 at the bottom, we multiply times 5 at the top. So 50 times 5, we can say this person would read 250 words in 5 minutes. And so unit rates are really helpful. You can see unit rates if you walk in a grocery store. It'll tell you how much maybe one serving will cost you. It might tell you how much one piece of something in the package costs. So unit rates are helpful. You can see unit rates all the time. On the way to school, there's a speed limit sign that says miles per hour. So you see how fast you will travel in 1 hour if you travel on this road. So here's a question for you. This is your turn. It says Alex can run 24 miles in 3 hours. What is his average speed in miles per hour? So our very first step is we're going to write this down as a fraction. So we're going to write 24 miles in 3 hours. And then our second step is we're going to divide the top and the bottom by our denominator 3. So we can say that Alex, he runs 8 miles in 1 hour.